Hey, it's Jeff at 650 Cycle, and this is day one of working on these two GL1200s. I'm going to be tearing them down today. It's been a pretty eventful morning already, and not in a good way. Been at it for like an hour and a half, and things happen. Let me show you what we got done here. I took this one to the car wash. This windshield's going right in the trash because it's not in good shape. It's got cracks in it, and I don't know, it'd take a lot of work to get it back to what it's supposed to look like. So that one's going in the trash. However, this one is pretty nice. It does have a couple scuffs in it. I don't know if I can get those out or not. We'll see. So they're in here, and it's really full in here. I got these two bikes. I got the Honda. I got the 08, 96, and the FZ, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's really full in here. So my goal for today is to get the bigness out of these. And what I mean by that is once you get the fairing and the saddlebags and the trunk and all of that stuff off of them, they're less of a bike. They're still big, but they're less of a bike and much more manageable, where you can move around them a little bit easier. So that's where I'm going right now. By the end of today, I want to have fairings off, bags off, get it as far as I can, all the body work, try to get all of that off, removed. We will see what happens, see how far I get. I'll just come back. It is, what time is it now? 10:30, 10:20. I'll see where I'm at come lunchtime. I'll check back in at lunch and we'll see what these look like. So check this out. I hooked the battery up. I hooked a good battery up. The dash lights up. I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. This bike has 63,000 miles on it. I need to check the radio out to see if that works. All of the lights work on it. The high beam didn't work, but the turn signals front and rear, all the lights come on. All of them work the way they should. That one down there was on earlier. I don't know why it's not now. Anyways, so one easy thing to do is to hook a battery up and test everything on the bike itself. Lights are easy enough to bench check. I don't know what all of this stuff is on here. Fuel consumed. I don't know what that is. Looks like a map of the United States. Oh, it's asking what time zone we're in. Interesting. Does the radio work? I don't know how to turn the volume up on the radio. It's got all these buttons. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with this to see if I can get the radio to work. I don't know how to turn the volume up. It's showing the radio, it's showing it on. I'm guessing this is probably volume. It does not appear to be working. But I don't know if the speakers are hooked up either, so. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Alright, back to the teardown. So I thought, while I got the battery hooked up, let's give it a shot and see if it'll start. The tag on the back says 22, so it's been almost 4 years since it was titled, since it was registered, I should say. But we don't know if it runs or not. Cranks over. Oh, listen to that. Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. It sure is interesting. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. It's running pretty dang good. It's a shame what I'm about to do to it. It's 12:20, so it's been 2 hours. Here's what's happened. I've pulled most of this apart. there's still so much stuff inside of this, and I'm having a little hard time with my wrist giving me problems. So I'm working at it, but I moved to the back, and as you can see, what I was saying was once the saddlebags and the trunk are off, it kind of takes away that largeness of it. So I'm getting there on this bike. I just decided to focus on this one for today and get as much as this tore down as I possibly can. Still contemplating this one, what's going to happen with it, but this is 2 hours in, and this is as far as I've got. I'm not taking a break either. This is work. It really is. These are big bikes. There's a lot there. Especially when you're in that fairing, there's just so much stuff in there. And I'm running into, I've not pulled a lot of these apart, so it's a matter of, I'm not sure how all of that hooks together in there. And I am also having trouble getting my hands in there. Something else, I've never seen these side markers on any fairings I've ever pulled apart. These are 1200s, and I've not done a lot of them, but definitely not on the 1100s. And the 1200s I've done, I've not seen those side marker lights. Those are pretty cool. So I'm not stopping for the day. I'm going to continue. I've got to try to get this. I'm going to try to get this fairing taken care of today. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. What I need to do is, I got a table full of parts, and these parts, I need to test all of the lights to make sure the lights work. These are lights. I need to do some cleanup on some of this stuff. You see the rust there. Even though these are rusty, that'll clean up fairly well. Not great, but fairly well. And I'm pretty sure those will still sell. I've sold them before in a little bit better condition here with pieces broke off of these, and they still sell. So all this stuff here needs to be cleaned up. Got a couple pieces there too. All of this stuff needs cleaned up, tested, all of that before it can go over there and be put in that pile over there, which is ready to list. This is my ready to list stuff. Trunk lids, or saddlebag lids. These trim pieces, they go on the lower vents. Those are good. They're an add-on thing, so they're good to have. And just stuff. I'm trying to get all of it ready so that tomorrow when I come out, I can get this all cleared out. I'd love to have all of this listed tomorrow and then get back on the bike. So, working at it. It's now 1 o'clock. Have the fairing off. It's still got a lot of stuff in it that I got to pull out, but it seemed like it would just be easier to get to most of it if it was off for no more than what it took to come off. It wasn't attached to the frame at all. It was just kind of being held on by wires. The wire harness. That's as far as I'm taking this today. The rest of today, I'm going to spend getting this cleaned out, testing these lights and these other parts that I can test, and cleaning things up. Got a couple things here to clean up. But you see how much less space this seems to take up than what this does? So that's where we're at, and that's why I did that. Say for right now, I'm going to clean up parts, get them ready for tomorrow, and list parts tomorrow, because I gotta get, there's a process to this. My bins got to be empty before I can put more into the bins. So the bins are full right now. They need to be emptied before I can take any more of this apart. So we are at a stoppage on teardown, except for that. It's now 1:20 exactly. The fairing is cleaned out. That's the air pump, the onboard air system. This is the fairing wiring harness. There's a box, an electronic box. I'll show you where it sits. It sits down in here against the fairing, and I believe it's the brain for this. It is what all of this is controlling. I'll know once I start tearing this down if this wires into that. But the way it wired into the air, you look over here, and I thought I saw where you could put power front and rear on this. Maybe not. maybe not. But I was almost sure it went to this, but I'm not 100% now. It's not something I've seen on any of the other 1200s I've pulled apart, so very good progress today. Very happy with that. The fairing is out. The saddlebags are still here. I'm going to pull the badging off of them, and then they're probably going away. I'm not going to do bags are hard sell because they're big, bulky item. They're not super heavy, but they're bulky. And if you look at these are in really good shape. So I think I'll sell these bags, but not those. And yes, I've made the decision that this bike is coming apart. I hate to, I really do, but it's kind of where I'm at. So good progress today, very good progress. What I start 10:20 is 1:20, so 3 hours of progress, something like that. And this is the result of that. Much of it's done. Cool. I'm gonna go clean up some parts, test some lights, and then call it a day. I'll check back in tomorrow. Well, good morning. Today the day is going to be spent listing parts. Got a few other things to do as well, but listing parts. Let's take a look at what I've got. I got a whole bin of stuff from that Goldwing that I tore down yesterday. I've got some parts from my buddy that I'm selling for him. That and that. So we got a lot of work to do. It takes a long time to do this. Listing is not one of my favorite things to do. It just takes time, and I've streamlined it as much as I can, but it just takes time. I got a little bit of cleanup here. I got to get some of this stuff off the floor, some stuff over there I got to get picked up, and then I can get to this. So about 10 minutes I'll be starting my day, and we'll see how long I can stand to do this. Usually I'm good for a little over an hour. If I get 2 hours in today, I'll be doing good, and I'll be happy with that. All right, it's been just over 2 hours. I listed 16 items, so about 8 an hour, which is probably about average. I get 8 to 10 listings an hour. When I say listed, I mean I put them in a bank of drafts, and then I'll pull from that because I want to put a listing up every day, 1 or 2 listings a day. So they're drafts, they're done, they're ready to go. All I got to do is go to the computer and send them to eBay, list them, make them live. Anyways, let's take a look at what I did get accomplished. Still quite a bit of stuff here, but a lot of it's gone. I took some of the bigger stuff out of here. Literature, this is going to be a good one. It's not in the best of condition, but there's electronics in here, which are, sometimes they go well. Still got all of this stuff. Still got some pieces up here, and then I got Josh's stuff. So my goal for tomorrow is to get through all of this stuff, to get a lot of his stuff listed, and then just go back to the GL1200 stuff. All right, listing parts is not terribly exciting at all. It's probably my least favorite part of doing this, but it needs to be done. If you don't have the listings up, then they don't know you got it for sale. So it all needs to be done, just not my favorite because it's time consuming, and it's just not super exciting. This is an ongoing project. These bikes are going to take a while to get completely torn down and get ready to be listed. I don't want to tear it all down and just have pieces everywhere. I kind of like doing it the way I'm doing it, where I take a bunch of pieces and then list them and then go back to the bike and do all of that. Still undecided on this one. Still undecided on this one as to what to do. I'm leaning towards taking it apart, even though it runs. I've got a couple other ideas, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go with them or not. So it is what it is. It's all part of doing this. So not a super exciting day today. I'm not going to do any more on this video. This is going to be it for this video, just because it's going to be a while getting the rest of it done. Well, this is it. I wasn't going to show this part of it. I was done filming the teardown of this. It's not terribly exciting, but this is the end result. This is what happens after about 4 days. And I'm going to say probably 10 to 12 hours of teardown. The Goldwings take a little longer because there's just a ton on them. We have some cylinders that are in pretty poor condition on this bike. it would have taken quite a bit to get this thing running again. Both sides. Typically one on this side will be trashed. Not that bad, but all 4 of them had water in them. Not very good. This is as far as I tear these bikes down. I don't take any more off of this. It just really isn't worth my time to take anything else off, I've found. I will make my money. Maybe there's parts on there that could be harvested, and maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm happy with my process of what gets torn down and what I save. The end result is this and this. I have parts here. I have some crash bars there. I've got the complete exhaust back there that needs to be completely torn down further. I have a front wheel here that needs to be torn down even further. I've got the wiring harnesses. Man, it took me a long time to get those out yesterday. The rear fender heads and some other parts that are drippy right there. Pile of parts here. This needs cleaned up. The air stuff and the fairing wiring harness, the fuel injection. I got some covers and some lights and some, I think this is a timing pickup thingy. And then I've got the forks. And my basket's full. All of this takes time, and it's just like an explosion. You can do this different ways, and this way leaves a pile of parts all over the place. I like, when I started this, I filled my basket, and then I listed everything, and then I filled my basket, and I listed everything, and that way I don't have parts all over the place. But I wanted to get that bike done and out of here because I had time to do that. Now I got to pick away at listing stuff. So all of this stuff is going to end up on eBay, and I have to process all of this in to get it off the floor and get it over there on my shelves where it's out of the way. It's not going to get stepped on or broken, and it's going to sit there until somebody's ready to buy it, and then I can ship it out. One thing I just thought of as I was thinking about this was, you know, I never count the money or the time that I work on these because it's something that I enjoy doing. So I don't want to put a dollar amount on that, but I got thinking about it. I was like, well, what really would it be? And I guess if you break it down, if it took me 10 hours to tear this down and over time I end up making $1,000 on this bike, you could say that I made $100 an hour, right? If you look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. It's not something that I want to look at, like I said, because I like doing it. So I have also decided that this one's probably going to get torn down too. Yes, it runs. The market right now is so incredibly soft on these. I saw this bike listed somewhere close, a similar bike, similar model, and it was marked down to $1,000. And I've seen way better bikes listed for $1,500, and it's like so we're gonna go the route of parts. And I wanted to get that one done and get all of that listed because I want to see how much that one brings in and how much this one brings in, even though I bought them together. So that's where we're at. We have some cleanup to do this morning. About an hour and a half at it this morning. I could probably do another half hour, 45 minutes of cleanup in here, and then I'm got to be done for the day. I got some other stuff to do. So I'm going to sign off for today, and thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and if you're out riding, ride safe.